So students should absolutely have a financial course in high school. There's just so much to learn, and if we can get them early on, it can be more proactive versus reactive. A lot of students don't learn about financial education and wellness until it's almost too late. Debt is building, and it's just this vicious cycle. So definitely having education in high school is so important.
The biggest benefit that students get out of our programs and services at the center is empowerment. It's empowerment to make informed decisions with the knowledge that addresses their situations that will hopefully help them realize their dreams and goals of not only a college education, but of financial lives that are stable and secure.
They're often taught in K through 12 just to, accept loans, and that's just a part of it, but not really understanding how much to take out, where to access that information once they graduate.
I think students come into the university, when they come into the university, I think they have some knowledge of financial education, but I think a lot of them don't have much knowledge. I think it's the knowledge that they do have is that they understand they may have heard terms like credit. They may have heard terms of like getting a credit card or opening up a bank account, but they don't really know what that means. They don't really know what a budget means. They don't really know what having credit means. They don't really understand like what a loan means or like the different types of loans and scholarships. So I think it's that piece where they know the foundations of like applying for financial aid and getting funding, but they don't really know much beyond that.
So it seems incredibly helpful that we have certain things we nudge high school students to do, and the best way to nudge a high school student is through a requirement. As an example, having students be required to complete the FAFSA or TASFA in high school has been incredibly helpful. They're getting their financial aid sooner, they're understanding what kind of information they need to have to be eligible for financial aid. So that's one piece of it. But if they don't have this other context of financial education or financial literacy, then they're sort of only learning how to manage their finances just from this one little piece. And so if there was a broader course that was required, that part of that course is completing your FAFSA or TASFA and like learning about taxes and all the other things that we need to learn as we, become adults, I think that would be incredibly helpful.
What does it mean to take out certain forms of aid? What does it mean to navigate different types of budgeting? What does it mean to navigate credit? I mean, they're familiar with these terms, but having more education as to what this means and how it affects them, I definitely think it's something that's needed for our pre-college students.
I would definitely support students having a course in financial literacy. Even in my day, I had a personal finance course in high school, and it was very beneficial. It was just being able to see that, yes, I could budget my money, or I need to save a certain amount for me, I need to pay a certain amount on bills, and I need to do certain things with the money to just be able to function.
Financial literacy and financial well-being are crucial to student success. One of the things that I've noticed in the years that I've been teaching is that students sometimes struggle with their studies. In most cases, it's not because they're unable to master the content, it's because they have competing interests outside of school, and the biggest one is financial concerns. So educating them on ways to sort of take control of that situation is absolutely crucial to them being successful in their actual coursework.
I think that it is paramount for students of all ages, not only collegiate, not only high school, but also before high school, to engage in financial literacy courses. Money affects everyone, no matter what age, no matter what gender, no matter what size you are. So it's important to be able to take control of your financial decisions and truly go along that experience by making the best decisions possible.